Welcome to Drives Cars Studio. Today we are diving into one of the most legendary muscle cars in American automotive history, the Dodge Challenger. This car is not just a machine, it is a statement, a rolling symbol of raw power, attitude, and heritage that has defined the muscle car segment for decades. From its first arrival in the late 1960s to the modern-day high-performance beasts, the Challenger has captured the imagination of enthusiasts and continues to be a dream car for many. It is bold, aggressive, and unapologetically muscular. And in this video, we will explore everything about the Dodge Challenger, from its history and design to its engines, performance, and the cultural influence that has made it one of the most iconic cars on the road. When Dodge first introduced the Challenger in 1970, it was stepping into a competitive market dominated by cars like the Ford Mustang, Chevrolet Camaro, and Pontiac Firebird. Dodge needed something unique, and they delivered. The first-generation Challenger was based on Chrysler's E-body platform and came with a wide variety of trims, engines, and styles, giving buyers endless options to make it their own. From the base models all the way up to the legendary Challenger RGT with the 426 HEMI V8, the Challenger quickly earned its place in muscle car history. It was big, wide, powerful, and customizable, giving Dodge fans a car that could compete with anything else in its class. The Challenger became an instant classic, not only for its performance but also for its design. The long hood, short deck, wide stance, and aggressive front end gave it a look that screamed performance. The dual headlights and bold grille added to its intimidating appearance. Inside, it offered comfort and style, with options that made it both a cruiser and a street fighter. Over the years, the Challenger developed a reputation for being more than just fast. It was stylish, practical, and available in trims that appealed to a wide audience. In the early years, Dodge made sure that the Challenger had something for everyone. Buyers could choose from a wide range of engines, starting with small block V8s, and going all the way up to the legendary HEMI. The Challenger could be ordered as a coupe or convertible, with manual or automatic transmissions, and with performance packages that made it a true competitor on the street and at the drag strip. The Challenger TGA, for example, was built for racing homologation and became a favorite among enthusiasts who wanted track-ready performance straight from the factory. But as the muscle car era began to fade in the mid-1970s due to stricter emissions laws, rising insurance rates, and the oil crisis, the Challenger, like many muscle cars, struggled to hold on to its original glory. The second-generation Challenger, introduced in 1978, was smaller, less powerful, and based on the Mitsubishi Galant Lambda platform. It was a different car altogether, designed more for fuel economy than raw performance. And while it sold reasonably well, it did not carry the same muscle car spirit that made the original a legend. For many enthusiasts, this period was a low point in the Challenger's history. It wasn't until the late 2000s that the Challenger made its grand return as the muscle car it was meant to be. In 2008, Dodge reintroduced the Challenger with retro-inspired styling that paid tribute to the original 1970 model while incorporating modern technology and performance. This third generation reignited the muscle car wars, going head-to-head with the Ford Mustang and Chevrolet Camaro once again. The design was bold, wide, and instantly recognizable, bringing back the aggressive stance and retro lines that fans loved. The modern Dodge Challenger quickly became a favorite among enthusiasts because it stayed true to its heritage. Unlike some competitors that downsized or moved toward lighter platforms, the Challenger remained a big, heavy, wide-bodied muscle car, offering incredible straight-line performance and comfort. It was a true muscle car for the modern age, and Dodge did not hold back when it came to performance variants. The lineup started with the V6-powered models, which offered affordability and practicality, but the real stars were the V8 versions. The Challenger RGT brought the 5.7-liter HEMI V8 to the table, delivering the classic muscle car sound and performance. The Challenger Scat Pack stepped things up with a 6.4-liter 392 HEMI V8, producing over 480 horsepower and offering serious performance at a reasonable price. But Dodge didn't stop there. They unleashed the Challenger SRT Hellcat, which completely redefined what people thought a muscle car could be. With a supercharged 6.2-liter HEMI V8 producing 77 horsepower, the Hellcat was a monster, capable of jaw-dropping acceleration and an exhaust note that shook the ground. The Hellcat wasn't the end of the story. Dodge pushed the limits even further with special editions like the Challenger SRT Demon. which was built specifically for drag racing. The Demon came with 840 horsepower when running on high-octane fuel, making it the most powerful production muscle car ever built. It could accelerate from 0 to 60 in just 2.3 seconds and covered the quarter mile in under 10 seconds, numbers that rivaled million-dollar supercars. The Demon wasn't just a car, it was a statement from Dodge that muscle cars were not only alive, but thriving in the modern era. What makes the Challenger special is that it combines old-school muscle car character with modern technology. Inside, the Challenger offers a driver-focused cockpit with a blend of retro styling cues and modern infotainment systems. Uconnect, touchscreen displays, premium audio systems, and comfortable seating make it as practical for daily driving as it is thrilling for weekend fun. Despite its size and weight, the Challenger also offers impressive handling, thanks to performance suspension setups, adaptive dampers, and wide tire options, especially in the wide-body versions. Dodge has also kept the Challenger lineup fresh with numerous trims, special editions, and styling packages that appeal to a wide audience. From the classic shaker hood models that pay homage to the past, to wide-body kits that improve handling and give the car an even more aggressive stance. The Challenger is customizable and personal in a way that keeps fans coming back year after year. The Challenger has also maintained a strong presence in popular culture. It has appeared in countless movies, TV shows, and music videos, often representing rebellion, power, and freedom. Whether it's tearing up the streets in a car chase scene or sitting in a driveway as a dream car, the Challenger has secured its place as a cultural icon. It is a car that people recognize instantly, and it carries a reputation that few other vehicles can match. From a performance standpoint, Dodge continues to innovate. The Hellcat Renegade took the Hellcat formula to new heights with even more power, pushing past 797 horsepower. Then came the Challenger Superstock, a car that blurred the line between a street car and a drag strip machine, offering incredible quarter-mile performance while still being legal to drive on the road. Dodge has consistently found ways to keep the Challenger at the top of the performance charts, making it one of the most powerful and exciting muscle cars available today. But beyond performance numbers and specifications, the Dodge Challenger represents something bigger. It embodies the spirit of the muscle car era, a time when cars were loud, fast, and unapologetically fun. In a world where many manufacturers are moving towards smaller engines, hybrid technology, and electric vehicles, the Challenger stands tall as one of the last true muscle cars. It offers a connection to the past while still being relevant in the present, giving drivers the thrill of classic V8 power combined with modern technology and reliability. Of course, the future is changing. Dodge has announced that the current generation Challenger will eventually give way to electrification, with concepts like the Dodge Charger Daytona SRT EV showing us a glimpse of what's next. For some enthusiasts, this marks the end of an era, while others see it as the next chapter in the Challenger's story. No matter what the future holds, the legacy of the Challenger is secure. It will always be remembered as one of the greatest muscle cars ever built, and its place in automotive history is undeniable. Driving a Dodge Challenger is an experience like no other. From the moment you hear the engine roar to life, to the feel of the torque as you press the accelerator, every drive is an event. It turns heads wherever it goes, commands respect on the road, and delivers the kind of excitement that car enthusiasts live for. It is not just about getting from point A to point B. It is about the journey, the sound, the power, and the feeling of being behind the wheel of a true legend. For over 5 decades, the Dodge Challenger has remained a symbol of performance, freedom, and individuality. Whether you admire the classic 1970 models, the retro-inspired modern versions, or the insane high-performance beasts like the Hellcat and Demon, there is a Challenger for every kind of enthusiast. It is rare for a car to remain so true to its roots, while still evolving with the times. But the Challenger has done exactly that. As we wrap up this deep dive into the Dodge Challenger, one thing is clear. This car is not just about horsepower or speed, it is about passion, heritage, and attitude. It has survived oil crises, changing markets, and the shift toward modern technology, yet it continues to thrive as one of the most exciting and beloved cars on the road. The Dodge Challenger is more than just a muscle car. It is an icon, a legend, and a reminder that sometimes bigger, louder, and faster really is better. Thank you for watching Drives Cars Studio. And if you enjoyed this journey through the world of the Dodge Challenger, make sure to stay tuned for more deep dives into the cars that move our hearts and stir our souls. The Challenger is proof that some legends never fade. They only get stronger with time. And as long as there are drivers who crave the thrill of pure muscle, the Challenger will always have a place on the road and in our dreams.